All right, it says we're live, brother. But let me
Mm-hmm.
do one more thing real quick before we get into the topic. Let me go
Mm-hmm.
over here and try to share it. Um, let's see. Come join the discussion. Hit the share button. All right. It says it has successfully. We're saying it's still posting on Facebook,
Mm.
but it's saying it's successfully posted on Twitter. All right, it said it posted on Facebook. And DJ, you don't mind, you can, man. Share it out on Facebook if you can, brother. And I'm gonna turn around and do the same thing.
Man, hold on a sec.
All right. Let me pull this chat up on the screen here. Oh damn. Okay. Hey, Miss Sam in the building. She said, "Good morning, good morning, Sam. How you doing, dear?"
Good morning to Sam.
Hopefully, you having a good morning so far. My man Ralph in the building. He said, "What's up, Chris Thorns and DJ? What's up with you, Ralph? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Ralph?
What's going on?"
Crumbs. Hold on a minute. Wait. Oh, you got it on YouTube or is it on Facebook?
On YouTube, but you can share the link on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Let me go back to that then. I thought I did it on Facebook first. Oh, okay, cool.
All right, let me share it on Duron 314. What's up, bro? I ain't seen you in a good minute. How you doing, fam?
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute because this computer is so slow.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna holler at you about that when we get through with the show, man, because I might can help you with that, brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna holler at you about that when we get through with the show. So let me
Mute. Okay. And
let me try
share.
to share this out. Yeah, let me try to share it out too.
Got it. Okay. Say something about this.
Let me find.
Hey, dope. Here we go.
Appreciate it. Let me try to do it myself.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sam said another positive session. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Try to
yeah.
keep it positive as much as possible.
Hmm.
Try to keep it positive as much as possible.
And we will post.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me do a few more sharing.
Got it.
Do a few more sharing, and we'll get this party started.
Yes, sir.
Get this party started, man. And, as always, brother, thank you for making time. I know we both tired as hell, man, but thank you for making time, fam.
No problem, man. Some of these topics that we do have to talk about.
We third shifters.
Yeah.
Third shifters, Lord. This shit ain't no joke.
Zombie shift.
This shit ain't no joke. That third shift ain't no fucking joke, man. I'm tell you.
No, sir. Yeah.
So yeah, let me send it out. Send out to some people that I know probably 9 times 10 will show up.
Some of these screens don't want to come off here. It's like that. When I shared it, it's not going away. So.
It's all good. It's all good, brother. All right, somebody responds. I see you. I'm just at work. That's cool. As long as you see me, that's all that matters. As long as you see me, that's cool.
Oh yeah, just have to refresh. I'm at to refresh. Here we go. That's better. Much better.
All right. I think that's enough for whoever. They'll just come and check the replay out later. So.
Yes, sir.
They'll check the replay out later. Hey Shay, what's up? What's up, Latanya? How you doing, boo? She made it. She said she at work, but I'm here. Shay said, right. Hey, Team Chris. Now, Shay, you know it ain't called that no more. It's called the Chris Thorne Show. But now we still a team, though, so that's fine. We still a team, though, but that's fine. But it's called the Chris Thorne Show now. So, but it's all good. Appreciate your support anyway, boo. Appreciate your support. All right, y'all. So we got a quick stream we doing for y'all. You know, I had a couple people ask me, sir, when is your next stream? I said, well, I do them at random, so I just really don't have no set day when I do them, but I'm trying to get in the habit where I can have set days. But man, the work schedule is just crazy as hell, bro. And I know yours is too, so it's kind of hard to do these streams. So we got to get in where we fit in. You understand? Got to get in where we fit in. But
yes, sir.
How you doing, brother?
Doing all right, man. Just trying to like make it one of those cases where you know when you a third shift person like that I am. It's hard to like try to like get your motor to run down once you know the shift is over, and then like when you're on the shift, it feel like you're trying to rev the motor up to where like you either need gas or new battery, something.
Absolutely, man. Mr. Cloud in the building. What's going on, Mr. Cloud?
All right.
Share that tweet out for Mr. Cloud. Bring some more people in. I know you saw that tweet. Share that tweet out, brother. Share it out, brother.
In fact, let me hit a like on this here.
Yeah, I don't know if I hit my like or not. Did I hit my like?
I don't know, but
yeah. Let me see if I hit my like.
Tell the people to hit that like button.
Yeah, let me hit my like. We got 7 so far. That's cool. No, I don't think I hit mine. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me go to actually YouTube itself. Let me do something real quick. But in the meantime, you know, give little people, give them a little something to work with, you know. Let me ask you this question, brother. When you was growing up, I'm pretty much sure your folks probably had, if not guns, they had a gun in their house. Now, I don't know if they ever told you where they kept the gun or whatnot, but I know with my grandmother, I knew she had a pistol when she was here, but she never told me where it was. She just pulled that some bitch out when it was necessary. And Lord knows, I'd have seen that woman when she pulled that thing out. When she put that thing out, that means she's serious. She's serious. So if she tell you get out for property, that's what she mean. But if you keep on trying to talk, she gonna give you something to talk about. She's going to give you something to talk about. because she asked you several times to leave. And when people ask you to leave, that means leave me the fuck alone. I'm done talking to you. We have nothing else to talk about. Preach. We got nothing else to talk about. You said what you had to say, and I had to say. I had what I had to say. If you selling something, I don't want it. Leave. But you sit there flapping off at the gums. You know, my grandma like, okay, well, I'm gonna get something to talk about this since you don't want to leave. Because at that point, I guess a lot of people look at it. Okay, this is a threat now. Because if you still talking, you trying to do something. Because how many times I got to tell you, leave. And you constantly talking. So at this point, she's getting an itchy finger. And she's getting like, you know what I'm saying, okay, I'm going to get you before you get me. You know? And on that right there, I can't get mad. Even though we was kids, when she put a damn gun out like that, we get scared. But as we got older, we understood what she was doing. You know? Not only was she protecting herself, but she was protecting us. Because even though that was in the 80s, still, you had crazy motherfuckers. You had crazy motherfuckers.
More worse than ever.
Right. But it's not, it wasn't as bad then as it is now. Okay?
Yeah.
People just do any fucking thing now. I don't get that. They just do any damn thing now, you know. And for some reason, it seems like they don't realize they mistake until it's too late, you know. So we need to get in our mindset. Hey, when people say leave us alone, leave us alone. That's dead on that. Okay, just leave them alone. Go on by your business. If they tell you come back another day, come back another day. All right. So, did your folks ever tell you where the gun was in the house? And if they did you ever go fuck with it?
Well, in actuality, my parents didn't have guns back in the days, and like we just either used baseball bats, pipes, you name it, what you can get your hands on. But a next door neighbor did have guns in his house, and to this day they still have guns in the house. And I believe there are rifles and maybe some other things I didn't really see when I was young, but I actually did see the gun case where they were located.
Shit, that little pistol my grandma had, I don't even think she had a gun case to it. Not that I saw, you know. I just know she had come out and she had wrapped up in something, but you already knew what time it was.
Oh, yeah.
You already knew what time it was. So which brings us to the story we got going on today. A young man in my hometown, Memphis, Tennessee, young brother by the name of Carl Fowler, if I'm saying that right, just recently lost his life. I think he was in the 8th grade. He was over a friend's house, or him and some friends were hanging out, and one of his friends got a hold of his dad's shotgun.
Oh, boy.
And was showing off the shotgun. Hey, Patricia, what's going on, babe? And was showing off the shotgun. And allegedly the shotgun accidentally went off, and the young man lost his life. But let's let the people hear it. We're going to let you hear it too, brother. And let's give a breakdown. Let's go.
All right.
During a night of prayer and remembrance, a mother forgave the 13-year-old who's accused of shooting her son the same age. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Daryl Gray.
Yeah, hi there. I'm Merle Purvis. Fox 13's Kristen Lee is live in the studio tonight after a vigil for Carl Fowler Jr. It was held at Kirby Middle School. Kristen?
At tonight's vigil, family members made a point to describe everything Carl was to them and everything he was not.
He was not in the streets. He was not a gang member. He was not a fighter. He was not on drugs.
Under candlelight, a crowd gathered in prayer to mourn a young life.
It's really hard right now, but God, I ask you right now for peace.
Family members described Carl Fowler as a basketball-loving 13-year-old. He lost his life Saturday.
13 years
old. A teammate, a brother, a cousin, a son, a grandson, and my nephew.
Fowler was with a friend when a gun they were playing with suddenly went off, killing the Kirby Middle School student.
Don't hang with the wrong fellas. If you want somebody to play with, go to your books.
Hey,
Carl's
Katie.
mother, Deborah Barnes, asked the young people in the Kirby Middle School gymnasium to forgive enemies and model their lives after her sons.
He made me proud, and I love her to death. And I'm going to miss him.
Barnes says she forgives the boy who killed Carl. Family members asked parents to keep guns in safe places.
I don't think no church be paying with guns, period.
So I want y'all to be strong for me and little Carl. Please get together and love each other. Please for me. Y'all ain't here. Y'all here. He just a picture here. So imagine he's one of y'all.
Miss Barnes spoke beautifully and had a wonderful message for the young people in that gymnasium. As for the 13-year-old who's accused of shooting Carl Fowler, he is being detained at juvenile court and is charged with reckless homicide. We'll keep you updated as we learn more about this case. For now, reporting live in the studio, Kristen Lee, Fox 13 News.
Wow.
Sad on both parts, brother. A 13-year-old lost his life, and the other 13 or 14-year-old possibly going to lose some of his freedom. And just like Patricia said, this man ain't even going to live yet. He ain't had a chance to.
No.
Ain't had a chance to. Now, here's the thing. I can't say if that young man's parents was being reckless where they kept that shotgun at, or did the young man was just snooping around the house and just accidentally found the shotgun. Who knows? But you would think with a shotgun, hold on. Excuse me. You would think with a shotgun, you be extra careful or extra more protective for where you put it at and where you hide it at. Because we both know, man, shotguns can fuck you up if used right. It can fuck you up.
End your life, but in this case, it did end a life.
Especially the ones that got the slugs in them. Relationship rehab in the building. What's up, brother?
Oh, man. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Brian. Appreciate you coming, fam. Especially if you got the ones that got them slugs in it, them buckshots. You remember that movie Training Day?
Yes.
You remember that part of the white boy finally went at Denzel and they were going at it? Hey, Farrah. Hey, boo. Raw Rebel Radio in the building. What up, brother? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like. You remember what he told him when they were shooting in the apartment? He said, you remember the guy in the wheelchair? How you think he got there?
Yeah.
He said, I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. Even though Andrea B. Damn, long time, babe.
Wow.
Wow. Everybody coming in this morning. What's really going on? And he bust out and said, I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. How you want it, dog? So let me ask you this, Brother Smooth, before we go any further. In your opinion, do you think the parents should take any blame for this? Do you think like reckless endangerment, something like that? Do you think they should take any blame for this?
Absolutely.
Okay, tell me.
Because in my opinion, it's like, yes, you do want to protect yourself, and yes, you have the right to bear arms as long as you're protecting yourself. But the one thing that we tend to forget is that kids are curious and that they will go snooping for certain things around the house. And knowing that the son that had the gun, or like he found the gun, apparently he didn't realize it was loaded.
Mm-hmm.
And you had said it before we even came on the air, which made sense to me, and that everyone will agree when I say it wasn't the gun that killed his friend. It was the boy that had the gun that killed his friend. If he wouldn't have got his hands on that gun, period, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So in this case, the parents should have some type of blame as well as the child does, because if you bring something in that house, there's going to be a consequence when you use it, or even if you don't use it. Preach.
Preach. Preach.
There you have it.
And, you know, and I think that's a shame that if you have parents that are doing the best they can, let's say for me and you, for instance, I'm going to always put this out there, we are not fathers, but let's say we are fathers and we are in our children's life. We're doing the best we can to keep them out of trouble, keep things away from them that could get them in trouble. But of course, we can't watch nobody 24/7 because we got other things going on too. Work. If we involve him in the church, church.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Trying to be involved in your school activities, your extracurricular activities, or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Hell, you play football or basketball. We can't make it to every game that you do. We can't make it to all of it because we out here working our ass off trying to provide for you. Okay. But to come home and to hear that you, my child, is responsible for taking another child's life, that's devastating, bro.
It is.
That's devastating. That's devastating. Man, that shit probably make me faint. If I had a child and come home and find out they responsible for somebody's death, that shit will make me faint. Because it's going to make me feel like I'm a failure.
Yeah, in some type of form or fashion.
Exactly. It's going to make me feel like I'm a failure. Because I'm like this. It's going to make me feel, man, I'm out here busting my ass off. Now I'm finna lose something that's important to me. My seed.
Mm-hmm.
Because you snooping around the house. You sit up here fucking with shit you ain't got no business fucking with. Don't know how you found out where I kept that at, but you found it. And look what you did. DJ, look at the chat room. See what Frere said to me.
I saw it, and I'm not even saying we'll address that one before we end the show. But don't forget to hit that like button, y'all.
You know what, Frere? Actually, I just thought about you because I had got my haircut last night, y'all can see, so I'm ready to take those pictures. As a matter of fact, I'm making my damn duty to get you them pictures today. I'm making my damn duty to get you them pictures today.
But somebody got a crush here.
Right, yeah. She said I'm a failure. Wow. Okay, let's get serious. I'm trying not to laugh, but yeah, that would make me feel like I'm a failure, bro. Okay?
Yeah.
And of course, this shit gonna come back on me. Because they're going to say I was reckless with the weapon. I didn't properly put it away.
Mm-hmm.
In which, that is fair. But then again, it's unfair because I am putting it up. Nobody told him to go in my shit. He went in my shit on his own. So why is I'm getting punished for something that he has done when I probably told him numerous times don't go in my fucking room? But kids being kids, being hard-headed, being nosy. You remember how back in the day, your dad probably had them little naked magazines, and you, and you know what I'm saying? You want to be nosy, and you want to see the shit that he looking at too, and then you get caught looking at it, then all hell break loose. All hell break loose. Just one of them situations because you nosy as fuck. You nosy as hell.
Curious.
But a magazine ain't never killed nobody. So
right.
Not that I heard of. A magazine never killed nobody. But guns kill people. Well, let me take that back.
Take it back.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Thank you.
Because in order for the gun to kill somebody, somebody has to pull the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Somebody has to pull the trigger in order for it to be fired off. And wherever that gun is pointing, that's where the bullet's going to go.
Yes.
Wherever the gun is pointing at, that's where the bullet is going to go. So meaning, if this was a shotgun, this gun had to be pointed at that boy. It had to be.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be pointed at that boy. Okay?
Right.
So, DJ, let me ask you something. Am I wrong for thinking that could it be possible that this wasn't an accident? Now let me hold on, but before you answer, let me explain to you what I mean when I ask that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm being a little bit conspiracy theorist in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Young teens get jealous too. They get upset too. A lot of them got that hood mentality.
Oh, Lord.
And they try to do anything they can to hurt you. So could it be that maybe he was lured over there and the boy shot him on purpose because he's jealous of something, but the story he giving is it accidentally went off. Now, I'm not discrediting saying that it didn't go off because I wasn't there. But
right.
You know how I do it, bro. I called out both sides of the cards. Am I wrong for thinking this probably was not an accident? Go ahead, brother.
Wow. You brought the conspiracy theory into that, so it had to make me think for a minute. Mm-hmm. And from what you're saying, it's like, yes, there is a possibility that it could have been a setup to where like the young man had to lose his life over a shotgun. And we do have to think because, okay, if that's a shotgun that this young man had shot to kill this young man, a shotgun has serious impact when you shoot it. Because I was in the military and I have shot a shotgun before. It's powerful. So in this case here, whether it's an accident or it's not, there's a life lost. And at the same time, you do have to think, was this a setup or not? Because I'm trying to think of the right words to say in this case to where, everybody can relate to it or probably can put the pieces together. When we watch the news sometimes, they give you the story at first. But then if you go behind the story or if you actually go to different stations or even read it in newspapers, magazines, whatever you choose to read, a lot of times that the information that's given to the story can get bent. It can be twisted to where like you can think that it happens one way, but it actually happens another way.
Mm-hmm. Brother Brian said, firearm safety is the main reason this happens. We don't teach it enough. Amen, brother.
Amen.
Amen,
Amen.
Brother. Amen, brother. He's right about that. And Fred just said that boy's shoulder probably fucked up. And see, I heard that if you don't hold a shotgun right, even a rifle, because the recoil is powerful.
Yes.
It would fuck your arm up. It would shake it out of place, for what I heard. Yeah. I never shot one before, but they say if you don't shoot them things right, and they say it's about breathing control too.
Mm-hmm.
They say if you don't shoot the thing right, you can fuck your shoulder and your arm up. You would knock that son of a bitch out of place.
Yeah.
And say you talking about some pain. You talking about some pain.
Yeah.
Trust me, I had surgery on my left shoulder back in 2013 because I kept feeling this sharp pain in my shoulder when I do certain stuff. But I said, no, this ain't normal. This is not normal. So I goes to the doctor. He tells me my rotator cuff fucked up.
Ooh, ouch.
He said my shit was barely hanging on by a thread.
Ooh.
And he said if that would have broke off, your arm would have been dangling. You would have never know what was going on. Your arm would have just started dangling for no reason. And I was like, now imagine it. I woke up one day and I can't use his arm. And he showed me the x-ray. I'm like, what the fuck? So, mind you, this is my first surgery. I was scared as fuck because I never had surgery before. I was scared as fuck. You know? Yeah. But he got the job done. And his shoulder back is back in motion.
Operational, you're trying to say?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, yeah, he's back at operational. Hey, finish, Fro. Hey, Queen, what's going on, boo? She always coming in when I send her that we live. She always coming in. Even if she stay for a few minutes, she always coming in. Andrew B said, Chris, people have been convicted on killing their ex with shotgun that left bruises. I can imagine.
I can imagine.
I can imagine.
I had it too. I had a bruise from that shotgun too. Trust me.
I can imagine.
Man.
Absolutely. I can imagine. I can imagine. Pam putting that PayPal out there. Appreciate that, Pam. Y'all gonna donate something. I sure appreciate it. Wherever y'all give, hey, I greatly appreciate it. $1, $2, whatever y'all give. But yeah, bro. I say it's back operational. But here's my thing about surgeries. I don't think the worst part is getting the surgery. I think the worst part is recovering.
Yeah.
Because you are limited to what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine me trying to do a lot of stuff with one arm.
Not easy.
Not easy at all. Not easy at all. But I was still getting mine, though. Have a female come over there. I was still getting mine, though. And that's the first thing they say, what about your arm? Man, fuck the arm. Let's get busy. Let's get busy.
Took your mind off things, didn't it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Fuck the arm. Let's get busy. You know? And that numb ass arm, and I'm still up there, man, get my business on. That fucked up ass arm, get my business on, for real.
Yeah, man, you give me a bad picture right now. We need to go on.
Right, bad ass arm. I'm still getting the business in. I'm still putting that work in, goddamn it, for real.
Oh my God!
That's what they
give me a bad side of my head right now, man. You got to keep going with the story. You see it with like one arm.
Right.
Oh, no.
Right.
Oh no.
But seriously though, you know, this is tragic where we losing the young ones, because DJ, my main thing is, your young ones is not supposed to aspire before you. We supposed to aspire before them. That's the way it's supposed to go, but it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore because of reckless behavior. Reckless behavior. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, the other young boy is in detention, they still say. Now, what's going to happen to him, I don't know. But he shouldn't be in there in the first place. He shouldn't be in there in the first place.
Yeah.
All right. And depending on what happens, hopefully this will be a learning lesson. But still, I think I will feel some type of way that my son is gone, but yet your son is still here. Because the thing is, man, we give a lot of teens passes.
Yeah.
We do. And I guess for the most part, I understand it, why we do that. But some things, man, I just feel like, you can't give a pass on because even though they're young, they still know from right from wrong, dude.
Exactly.
They watch the news enough to know what guns do to people. They watch movies enough to know what guns do to people.
Yeah.
They just seen enough jail documentaries to show what happens when you kill somebody. They just seen enough of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I give you another example. Down here, we had about 3 or 4 idiots walking around in the mall probably a few days ago with guns in their hands and videoing it on their phone and then put it on social media. Walking around the mall with guns in their hand. They put it on social media and the cops got them. I said, you know what? Either these kids don't give a damn or they dumb as fuck, or probably both of them.
I'd say both.
You going to a public place like the mall. We got a mall down here called Oak Court Mall. That's one of the popular malls we got down here in Memphis, Tennessee now, because all the rest of them is garbage now. Where Southland Mall, I guess Southland Mall still got some popularity. But you walking around in the mall with guns in your hand where everybody can see it. Now you got all these people walking around see your dumb ass with guns. And gonna load it up on social media. Won't you hold your dick while you at it?
Wouldn't be surprised you see that on was it Facebook anytime soon.
Right. Shay said Southland, she said Southland Mall garbage too. Well, I ain't been there in a while, so hey. I ain't been there in a while. But yeah, like I said, won't you hold your dick while you at it too? And I'm just like, how are these young Negroes getting these guns? How are they getting them? Again, could it be a case scenario that they find them at home and they just taking them off, showing them off? Or are they black marketing them? They find them fools on the streets that's selling guns, actually selling it to these young men? Like an idiot? Because you know when young men get caught by the police, they gonna snitch where they got the gun from.
Got no choice in the matter.
They ain't got no choice but to snitch, right? Where they got the gun from. Okay? But you selling guns to minors so they can walk through the mall and show off. And I'm going to say this too, and I know it might gonna be sound stereotypical, but I don't mean to sound like that, but I'm just going to call it like it is. Old Court Mall has a lot of white people there. So you know they feel like they in danger. They finna say something. If they in danger, they finna say something. So I'm gonna tell you something that I saw that was kind of ridiculous when I first heard this story. When they first was talking about it and they had the vigil, whatever you call it thing, there was a young girl in the camera. She was making sure she was getting in the camera because she was making these crazy faces.
Oh my God.
And she was making sure she was getting in the camera. And I said, you know, you at a vigil, don't know if you know this young man or not, but you at a vigil, but you sit up there making these crazy ass faces. Try to be on camera for somebody just died. So it shows how much you care. I guess shows how much you care.
Not only that, gotta have the attention. There was like, look at me, look at me. I'm on TV.
Gotta have the attention as well. Gotta have the attention as well.
And
so
you know what the reason why is. Go ahead.
So let me see if we can read some of this story. MPD responded to a shooting at 9:26 Saturday night in the 5900 block of Hickory Trace Cole Police. Now, let me start right there for a minute because we got an area down here in Memphis called East Memphis, and it's called the Hickory Hill area. And that's where a lot of this shit is going down there lately. I don't know what happened in East Memphis, but East Memphis used to be the chill spot. But now you just got people just came in, man, and just took over, man, and the shit just gone stir crazy. So, you know, so let me stop right there. Police told Fox 13 a person called saying his friend was shot. When MPD arrived, a boy was found with a gunshot wound. He was pronounced dead on the scene. God damn. On the scene, bro. God damn. Family members confirmed with Fox 13 the 13-year-old was shot is called Fowler. He was a Kirby Middle School student. You know what? Kirby Middle School is right over there where I work at overnight. It's right over there.
Oh, no. Right next to you.
Kirby Middle School on Sunday did a post on Facebook. To the family of our beloved student called Fowler, we offer our deepest condolences for your loss. Cause positive energy, eagerness for growth, an infectious smile will truly be missed at Kirby Middle School. Thank you for sharing call with us. Look like he was on the football team too.
Yep.
All right, we're finna get down to the nitty gritty. A study said Tennessee is ranked number 4 we are ranked number 4 in the nation for most accidental shootings this year. Number 4, bro. An accidental shooting, number 4. In 2016, we were ranked number 31. So we went way from 31 all the way up to 4. That's sad, man.
Not good.
Not good. I mean, you don't want to be on a map like that at all, to be honest. You don't want to be labeling the top numbers of somebody who getting killed on a daily fucking basis. You don't want to be on that motherfucker. But, I guess these journalists got to do their job and do their research and find out who's the worst at what.
Right.
But Tennessee is the fucking 4th ranked nation for most accidental shootings. But see, they got to make you wonder again. A lot of these shootings are accidental. How the fuck we get number 4? All of them cannot be accidental.
Yeah,
I don't believe
so either,
that.
to be honest with you.
We number 4. All of them cannot be accidental shooting. Fuck that. I don't believe that. Memphis is ratchet as fuck. Is everybody in Memphis ratchet? No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, speaking of ratchet, we got a young lady in the chat room named Shay. I saw Shay probably a few weeks ago. Cause I asked her to do something for me. I had some papers or something for her to fax off for me. And she was a sweetheart and she did it for me. I'm gonna tell you something that tickled me so bad what she did. So when she got up and faxed the papers off for me, she sat down at her little desk or whatnot. And I was just looking at her. And she looked at me, she said, "Oh, I know I look ratchet today." I said, "I'm not even looking at you like." She said, "Oh, I know I look ratchet today." I'm like, I ain't saying shit. I'm just looking at you. I'm just looking at you. Boy, she tickled me when she said this. I know I look ratchet today. I said, I didn't think you look I thought ratchet was an action. I didn't know you could look ratchet, but I just learned something new. So I guess you could look ratchet too, I guess. But she said, I know I look ratchet today.
Money, let me tell you something. If I told you a few of the stories about seeing some ratchetness around Florida, you'd be on the floor crying, laughing, literally.
Mm-hmm. And she in the chat room, she said, I did look ratchet.
Hopefully not, but at the same time,
she did a little ratchet, man. She was all right. She did a little ratchet, you know what I'm saying? But, a lot of women take into consideration how they look on the day, so we may look at them and say, I mean, you look cool. You all right. But maybe they used to dress in a certain way. And when they don't dress that certain way, I guess to them, I'm not looking my best today, so I'm ratchet today. I don't know. I'm not a woman.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah,
that's,
I'm not a woman, so I don't know.
Not,
so I'm not a woman, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But let's continue. Let's continue. Again, brother, we are ranked number 4th in accidental death. Now, that's a motherfucking ridiculous.
Say it again, bro.
That's a motherfucking ridiculous. Hold on. Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, I want to read some of these comments, man, when we get a chance to, because there was some really good stuff that we were seeing.
Because people hit me up on Facebook, and I'm telling them we live now.
All right, I like that.
So go ahead, bro.
We got to keep putting that out there. Mm-hmm. I see that. Let me see. Fair had some nice stuff to say, or should I say, good stuff to say? And I know Pandorians which is out there. Shout out to her because she always is like hit me up on Twitter. I always see everything there, so it's not like I'm not paying attention. I do see it. But excuse me, Phoenix Pro had said something about in the UK, depending on your status and whereabouts, you may own a rifle or a shotgun, but you have to go through all stringent checks. And with your Army Special Forces or your own private island and all that stuff, which makes sense. And then hold on. Let me see here. Because I saw Pans that put something up there that I actually like myself too. To where like he was talking about accidents there are no accidents when children and people are not accountable. Mm-hmm. That's definitely the truth.
So let me pause for a minute, because I like how you keep eye on the chat room, man, because, I can't ever keep eye on it because I'm the one doing the commentary. I mean, you are too, but you in a more position where you can keep watching the chat more than I can, so I really appreciate that, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I know sometimes I be watching that, you be in there sniping, so that's a good thing, so so I know you got my back, brother. So I appreciate it. I appreciate
you know I do. You know I do.
Yeah. But go ahead. You got a couple more you want to read? I'm going to continue with what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can keep that going. And then, because I know Pans was a teacher back in the day, you know, before she had to, you know, slow down for a little bit. And shout out to DJ Remix Detroit, which is in the building right now. What's going on?
Oh, shit, is it?
You? I just saw him.
There you go. What's up, brother? There you go.
He's here.
Yeah, he come in and show support whenever he can too, man. I send him a lot of stuff that I do, man, and he'll tell me if you watch it or not. So that's a good guy too, man. That's a good guy.
Absolutely.
Too,
man.
So DJ
Absolutely.
Remix, thank you for your continued support, brother. I know you can't make everything, but appreciate for your continued support, man.
Yeah, and our girl Patricia, she says a lot of stuff, and she was talking about how like back in the day she was sneaky, and you know we all was sneaky when we was little. So
oh yeah,
join the club.
Yeah, because if we wasn't, then we wouldn't get our ass whooped, or we wouldn't get on punishment. You know, shit, it wasn't. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying. So again, y'all putting that PayPal out there, so hit that up, y'all can.
Let me try that again. Pans has said that this is children that need roles and jobs in the home as well as family. And I agree with that to an extent because if anything is like if you keep them busy in the house to where like they do have a responsibility, you know, helping to clean the house, helping to cook dinners and all types of cleaning outside, you know, like trying to make sure the yard is straight and, you know, extracurricular stuff. There's a good possibility that they won't have time for stuff like that. But the one thing we also have to understand is this. Once they get out of the house, that's where the influences come in. That's when they start seeing these kids that like, you know, that try to act thuggish or whatever else to where they can influence those who are doing what they need to do. That's one thing we also have to keep an eye on.
Mm-hmm. And see, I think when you do have, when you keep them busy like that, you do keep them out of trouble a lot of times, you know, because they focus on try to better themselves when they get up age, when they ready to move out, they already had these skills under their belt. You know, so
yes, sir.
You're absolutely right when you say that, brother. But let me go continue this. I'm going to continue this. The Fowler family told us his friend was playing with a gun and accidentally shot him. DJ, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is an accident or not because if it's a shotgun, I just can't really see it as an accident. But like I said, I wasn't there, brother. I wasn't there, so I can't say. But I just feel like it's not an accident.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from on that because, you know, we're not there to see it. All I know is this, we're hearing, okay, the gun accidentally goes off. But the thing is, to me, guns, no matter how powerful they are, is just like you said earlier. You have to pull the trigger in order for the gun to be able to go off. Mm-hmm. And plus, rifles aren't that heavy. But then at the same time, though, if you're taught how to use a rifle or even sometimes when you even pick up the rifle, you know, it can go off. So it's one of them cases where you don't know unless you were there.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with that. Memphis police have identified a suspect arrested in connection with the deadly shooting. 13-year-old Montez Carr was taken to juvenile court. He is charged with reckless homicide. Defense attorneys told Fox 13 to charge any adult with a crime for leaving loaded gun out for children. The case is contingent on being very fact-intensive. Did I just talk about that earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Did I just talk about that earlier? You know, the parents going to get in trouble 9 times out of 10 because they're going to put it on them saying, oh, you being reckless with putting the gun away. You didn't properly store the gun. So by them getting the gun, you're going to take part responsibility too. And I think that's sad because them parents probably hard-working parents. They probably hard-working parents. And finna get in trouble because their son want to play gangster. Okay?
Yeah.
Investigator will ask how old is the child. Was the gun easy for the juvenile to get his hand on it? Did either the adults or parents knowingly leave it unlocked, as was it a regular habit? Mm-hmm. One prosecutor said adults who leave their guns unsecured can be charged with negligent homicide. Jesus. A Class E felony. But the evidence will have to show that they were reckless in their conduct.
Yeah.
Whew. Question of law: What do little to comfort the family of Carl Fowler? This tragedy could have been prevented. Memphis police make gun locks available for free to any illegal gun owners who wants one at all the police precincts across the city. So let me start right there. Let me start there for a minute. So that's the case that they do it for free for gun owners. Then why we not having more gun owners go get this shit free? We love getting shit for free. We got this for free. Why we don't get it? Why we not getting it? The word is free. You can take it to the police precinct. Free. Free. Or are we too lazy now to handle our business like we supposed to?
Oh, yeah.
And I believe that's a big part of the reason. A lot of us just too lazy. Like First said, she said lazy. We too lazy.
Like, you had said something that pretty much like puts the nail on the head. If it's something that we really need, that's something that's really, really important, don't want it. But if it's something that's either illegal or something to where like we want to get something to where like we know that we shouldn't get it or should have it, period, we'll run after it like it's no tomorrow. Like it's like was like free donuts or like say free food or something to that effect.
Yes, I mean? We'll get up go get that. We'll get up go get that if it's something to eat. And I'm gonna tell you also we'll get this free. Have you ever noticed that a lot of us, if they say something free, we'll go get it even though we know we don't like it, but we'll still get up and go get it because it's free. And I don't understand that. You will go get something that's free knowing damn well you don't like it, but you get it because it's free and it sits in your house for no reason. Well, you could just left the shit there and let somebody else who actually need it get it. But we don't think like that. Just because it's free, I'm finna go get it. It's free. Free. Keyword. Free. Free.
Katie had said something in the chat also that said they wasn't lazy to get their asses in line and when they thought they could get the light bill paid.
In Memphis, Tennessee. Dude, well, we'll get on that in a minute, man. Check Mark. Remind me to get back on that when we get through talking about this because that was the craziest Holocaust we had down here in Memphis. So let me get through reading this story. Let's see. The question of law that do little to comfort the family of Carl Fowler. This tragedy could have been prevented. Memphis police make gun locks available free. Free. The word free. To any legal gun owner, I meant to say, well, same thing.
Yeah, same
Who
thing.
wants one at all the police precincts across the city? Free. Keyword. Free. What Denise say? And I want to be free.
Oh, God.
What Denise Williams said? Free.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
A lady by the name of Angela Barnes is Fowler's sister, and she told Fox 13 he played basketball. He was the star player on the team. He was a very happy person. Barnes believes the shooting must have been unintentional because Carl was actually playing the game, and he turned around and told his friend to quit playing, and before you knew it, it went off. I'm going to scratch my brain on that one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. You know, but again, I wasn't there, so let me not just throw that type of shit at him. So I wasn't there. Fowler's family believe Carl's death is a tragic reminder to adult gun owners of their responsibility to keep guns both loaded and unloaded, locked and out of the hands of children. Lakeisha Farmer, a cousin of the victim, told Fox 13, parents need to be more careful with their guns. Put them away, put them separate, from the bullets. Keep the safety on at all times. And then most importantly, teach your children that guns are not a toy, said Farmer. Absolutely. Amen. Phoenix. Oh, Saneta. Hey, babe. How you doing?
Gotta say hello to Saneta. She's always here.
A candlelight vigil was held at Kirby Middle School for Fowler Monday. Funeral arrangement for Carl Fowler will be Saturday at 1 p.m. at Kirby Middle School. Oh, the school gonna hold the funeral. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Damn, that's damn interesting, you know. So again, bro, like I said, man, from what they just said, they say they think it's an accident because he was playing the game. But then I had to ask this question though. If the man was just sitting there playing the game, then what would cause his friend to pull out the shotgun? For what?
Yeah, that's the question.
Seriously,
now.
for what? Why? I don't know, man. The more I'm thinking, the more reading into this, the more I'm starting to feel that maybe this was not an accident.
Right.
I don't know, bro. I just got that gut feeling that maybe it was not an accident. But I wasn't there, bro. I wasn't there. That's the sad part about it. That's the sad part about it. But again, free.
Free.
Any gun owners can get their gun locked up for free. Or the little they make the little locks for the gun for free. But we too lazy to get up and gonna do that. But we'll get up, go get something to eat, or we'll get up, go pick up a female to fuck. You know, we'll get up to go buy dope and weed and crack or whatnot. We do all that shit. We'll get up to do all that. SGK Foxy, I'd have seen your name before. I'd have seen your name. I think you may have came from my man Huggy. I don't know. You might have. But anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Or that's somebody you know, DJ. That's somebody you know?
I'm not really sure, but I think I have seen her name
I think she
before.
came from Huggy, though. I think she came from my boy Huggy, though. But anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah, like I said, man, we'll get up and, go have some sex. We'll get up and buy weed. We'll get up and buy refill on crack or whatnot. If we sharing it to people. Lee Hill in the bit. He said, great show, bro. Thank you, fam. We'll get up and go buy all this shit, but we can't get up and go get a free lock for our gun so nobody won't get hurt. Oh, she said she from Tommy.
Oh, okay.
She said she been MIA for a minute. Oh, okay.
All
right. I guess Remix must know who she is then, because he spoke to her. You know,
okay.
So, again, another one in Memphis. Damn, excuse me. Another young man, Memphis, Tennessee, lost his life. And another young man possibly finna lose his freedom. Okay. Rest in peace to this young man. You know, like Michael Jackson said, you gone too soon.
Mm-hmm.
You gone too soon. That's a lovely
Perfect
song. I love
Perfect
that song. Yeah, you gone too soon, brother. So rest in peace. And to the other young man, hey, if you get off of this, man, maybe this will learn a lesson for you that do not play with guns. Everything is not meant to be played with. Everything not meant to be. Sylvia made it. Hey, Sylvia. Sylvia made it. Yeah. Everything is not meant to be played with. And I'm sure we can agree to that, brother.
Absolutely.
We can agree to that, brother. Now, what we were just talking about that I said I want to go back to, what was that you just brought up?
Something about I think people was waiting in line for a phone bill or something like that, for that phone bill to be paid.
Yes, let's talk about the Memphis Holocaust. That's what I call it, the Memphis Holocaust. Now I'm going to tell you, brother, I remember this day. I got off of work, and it's a gas station I usually go to sometimes when I'm heading to work. I stop in there and get some snacks or whatever. But this particular morning, it was a Saturday morning, I got up, and I'm going home. And I noticed this long line at the gas station. And so I'm like, what the hell going on over there? They having a party or something? So, you know, I'm tired of hell. Fuck it. I'll find out later on. I'm coming past another gas station close to my home. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on here? That motherfucker full. It's full. So I'm like, okay, something going on here. So I get a call from my dad, because I think he fell for it too. He come and said, hey, boy, you better, Zebo, paying everybody a utility bill, you know what I'm saying? You pay the dollar amount. You pay the dollar amount or a percentage of the bill, and he supposed to pay the rest of it. Because he's showing this thing to Memphis, Tennessee for all the years he played on the Grizzly team. I said, oh, is he? He's like, yeah, man, so you better get up and come on down to one of these gas stations, man, get your bill paid, man. So when he told me that, I said, you know, I never heard of MLGW being that generous, let alone a basketball player that played for Memphis being that generous. So let me find online what's going on. And DJ, I searched this. Hey, Sherry Morrison. Hey, babe. You made it to one, huh? All right. So, DJ, I spent down there 30 minutes to an hour looking for this event where Zebo will probably be paying our bill.
Right.
Okay. All right, okay. I don't know where I got that from. I just started doing.
I gotta ask you about that later, man.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I definitely gotta ask where you got that from.
I spent 30 minutes to an hour trying to find this shit online, because if something that big is going on, you're gonna find it on Google in Memphis, especially in Memphis. If something big like that going on, you're gonna find it with no problem. So I could not find it. So my man Huggy came over and he started talking about it. He said he don't believe it's actual, it's factual. I said, I'm starting to believe that too, brother, because I can't find nothing on it. So, I must admit, I got my dumb ass up. I'm finna go too. Cause even my coworker called. Boy, you better get on up there and Zebo paying folks a light bill. I just came back. I got 2 bills in my hand. I just paid a percentage of it. He supposed to pay all of it. I said, really? She said, yeah. Sharon Moore said, Chris, I support you always. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. I said, okay. So, I said, let me go see what it's all about. Because if it's true, then I'm not going to miss out on this opportunity either. So I put on my sandals or my house walking shoes, whatever you want to call them.
Flip-flops?
Yeah, flip-flop, whatever the hell you want to call them. And I'm finna get ready to dot the dough. But something says, you know what? You haven't checked MLGW website yet. Check them out, see what they saying about it. So I sat down and I went to the website. And I get on the website, I look in the Twitter section, look what I see. The thing that's going around saying about Zebo paying y'all a light bill is false.
Ooh.
It's false. So I did like the Home Alone guy. So I did like that. So I called my dad. I said, you know that shit is fake, right? He was like, yeah, I found out, man. So that's why I went home. I ain't up there no more. That's why I went home. I said, okay, cool. So you find out the shit was false. So I called my coworker. I said, baby girl, you know that shit was false, right? What? I saw I'm looking at Twitter right now. And at that time, Huggy had pulled up something on their website. And the lady was talking about it. They were like, no, Zebo's not paying y'all light bill. Somehow it's supposed to be a glitch in the system that put out some kind of tweet saying that he's going to pay the utility bill. You pay a percentage and he's supposed to pay the rest of it. And I was just like, wow. Wow. So I called my coworker, told her, she like, oh, man, are you serious? I said, hey, go look at their website. They're talking about it right now. They're talking about it right now. So they said the shit got so bad, man, that the police had to go to certain locations and clear it out because they overcrowding it. They overcrowding it. They had to literally clear them out. So I was just like, well, damn, I'm glad I didn't go outside. Because it would have been waste of gas that I probably needed for later on.
Mm-hmm.
That was going to be a waste of gas. So now, when the shit finally hit the news, and that's when I saw at my dismay that people were still actually out there hoping that they saying that the lie was actually true. I said, now you know what? That shows you that we do not research. We see one message and we go with that message. If it sounds good, we're going to roll with it. We don't do no research on it at all.
Right.
And even he put out a tweet saying, hey, that is false. I never said that. I don't know where that came from. But he said he's still going to make his regular donation to MLGW. Like he always do. I think he donated like $20,000 a year. He donated like $20,000 a year. So when the news hit, you even seen the guy that was talking to you. Yeah, man, I paid something on it, but you know, I'm just hoping that it's true. I mean, yeah, I heard it. I hoping that it's still true. Dude, if you got MLGW telling you that the shit is not true, it ain't true. That's the light company itself, MLGW. If they say it's not true, then it's not true. It's not true. I said, so what done happened? Somebody hacked into their system. All that money them folks done paid out. Whoever did that, they got that money. I said, don't ask for it back, because you ain't getting it back. You ain't getting it back. What's going to happen is how MLGW works, they're going to credit it to your bill. So you think you paid $5 or $7 and your bill finna get paid, you just going to get that $5 or $7 taken off your bill. So you got an $800 bill, that's $795. That's $795. You still got to pay $795 goddamn dollars because you fell for a dumbass tweet that was false.
Hook, line, and sinker. And
when they showed the news, I saw mostly women in that line. And one of the gas station shows, I saw mostly women in that line. And I was just like, why y'all still in the line when people tell y'all that it's fake? Why y'all still doing this? Look, I don't down people when they behind on bills. I don't down them because I've been there before too, bro.
We all have.
And we all been there before. We all get jammed up. I'd have been there before too. So I don't down anybody who behind it. Well, hold on. No, I don't down them, but depend on how you got in that situation. Now, you got in that situation because of yourself, then yeah, I'm going to prep talk you. But let's just say in this one, you know, we all get jammed up, bro, sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
We can sit up here and work 3 or 4 damn jobs and still get jammed up. Okay, we still get jammed up.
That we do.
You know, so I'm not knocking them if they shit is big or they shit is behind. But however, when you hear stories like that, you have to do research. You have to research. Because like they say, if it's too good to be true, I let you finish it.
It usually is.
It usually is, exactly. Now you think if somebody tweeted me say, "Hey man, come down to X sum. I got $1 million for me." You think I'm gonna get my ass up and go down there just that quick? Nope. Hell no. You got $1 million, but you want to give it to me for what? What up, Tree? You want to give me $1 million for what? What I do to deserve this $1 million? I don't know you. I ain't did shit for you.
Exactly.
So you gonna give me $1 million for what? No, you gonna tell me what is this about? You gonna tell me what it's about, and if it sounds credible enough, then I may bite the bait. But then again, that's what we got video for. Get on video, get on Skype or whatever. Show me the damn money you got, and tell me, hey, this ain't no joke, bruh. This is real shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's up. This is why I'm doing it. Then maybe I will bite the bait and come on down there and get $1 million. But you honestly think somebody gonna tweet me and say they finna give me $1 million? I'm finna hop up and don't do no research? Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
The fuck out of here. Slap a Don in the building.
Slap a Don is in the building.
In the building. And see, Remix just said something I like. He said research is like kryptonite to niggas. Yes, it is.
You think?
Yes, it is. It's kryptonite. It's kryptonite. We always looking for an easy way out. Do you remember the movie Blade?
Yes.
Do you remember at the end when Deacon Frost was trying to be just like him?
Mm-hmm.
So he was doing whatever he can to be just like Blade. So when Blade saw he was a blood god, he was fucking Blade up for a minute. But you ask me, I say Blade was still kicking his ass. I mean, Deacon Frost got a few good licks in.
Mm-hmm.
He got a few good licks in, but you know he got fucked up. He got fucked up. So once Blade got a hold of his blue serum that make them blow up, remember what he said at the end before he put that last serum in that guy. He said some motherfuckers always try to ice skate uphill. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Some motherfuckers try to love to ice skate uphill. Now, even though that's acting, but you can use that in reality.
Yes.
And that's what's going on. When somebody say somebody gonna pay something for us, that's an easy way out for us. We want to skate uphill because we expected too much for people to do shit for us. Now, before any of y'all coming in and shit talking about not all, I'm not talking about all.
Hashtag not all.
Yeah, hashtag not all. I'm not talking about all. So don't come in with that shit talking about all people like that, because I'm not saying that. But a lot of people and majority of the people like to ice skate uphill. Never seen nobody ice skate uphill, but if you believe the shit, then you believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You believe it. If you believe the shit, you believe it. Okay? All right, okay?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that's worse. That's almost worse than the book.
In the book, yeah, I ain't getting in a while, man. Hey, hold on, brother. Somebody at the door, man. But go ahead, entertain him while I go get this door, man.
Yeah, while he's getting the door, though, a lot of times, though, it's like we want to believe that we can get things for free. And then, like he had said and I agreed to, is that when it's too good to be true, don't go for it. And, like, I even got a guy at work talking about some stuff that's supposedly going on that's, you know, the, how can I say, it's like in the stock markets and all this other stuff. But the only thing is like, I'm not too keen on about jumping into it too quick, if y'all know what I mean. But at the same time, it's like it's worth doing some research, which I want to do first. And it's like, you know, it's so easy for us to say, oh, you can get this much money. Oh, this is going to be big in 2 or 3 years. But then, like, if it doesn't get that big in 2 or 3 years, guess what happens? You lose your investment. So the way I see it is, y'all, just be careful out there. Be careful. Don't get caught out there. See here, let's see what Chris is up to. As I was reading some of these comments here, because I'm trying to like keep up with everybody here and try to stay awake at the same time. Uh-oh, what happened?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
All right. Yeah, once again, shouting out everybody that's in the chat room. If y'all guys haven't hit the like button, please do that. And got to say what's up once again to Slap a Don, who was in the building. Chip! And Sheree Morrison, SGK Foxy. I haven't really seen you in a while. I'm pretty sure you said you was on timing. Andrea B, always getting weeded, just like Redman and Method Man back in the day. You got to say what's up to you, of course. To my man, 100 Grand, DJ Remix Detroit. What's going on with your family? Pans, all of our family who has always come through and always has supported the Chris Thorne Show or Chris and Chris Show. Much love as always.
As always. As always. So, and I see people sit up there, they make a joke about the ice skate thing.
Oh, yeah, I know I can't ice skate.
Yeah, Slap said he can ice skate. He said, shit, this shit is fun. But shit, you can't ice skate when you ain't got the money for their bills, though. I know that. You can't ice skate on that shit. But then again, you know, some people try to ice skate uphill to get them bills paid. But like I said, yeah, I brought that up in the movie because of that. You know, a lot of us, we are expecting too much out of people. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Because here's the thing, bro. At the end of the day, you can depend on anybody who you want to. But the shit ain't gonna get fixed until you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Won't shit get fixed in your life until you fix it. All right, okay?
Yes, sir.
Won't shit in life get fixed until you fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, some people, again, like the ice skate appeal, another example of the ice skate appeal, depending on everybody else to do shit for them.
Mm.
Sherry said she been modern game live streams. You ain't got to explain nothing to me, dear. It's all good. It's all good. Right, like Tree said, he said, shit, we got new bills in the 21st century. Shit like video games is a bill now. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's a bill. That's a bill. If you want to keep the Xbox Gold and PlayStation
4.
I don't know what y'all call a PlayStation 4, but I know Xbox is called Xbox Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Especially you want to keep that, then you want to get all the little old school games they bringing out on the new system and shit. That shit costs money. That shit add up. Even though it may be $2.99, $3.99, $5.99, you buy enough of that shit adds up.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you buy enough of them motherfuckers, hell, you'd about down about 2 new games. And you know that shit about $60-something.
You think?
That shit about $60-something. Slap said PlayStation Plus. That's what it called.
Oh, okay.
He said $60 a year. That ain't bad.
Nah, not bad at all.
But still, that shit it adds up. And see, I'm not a big PlayStation fan, but damn, PlayStation get everything built into it.
Mm-hmm.
You could actually live stream YouTube from PlayStation. You ain't gotta do shit. What up, Zone?
Nope. What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah. You can stream straight from PlayStation to YouTube. Just like that. I looked up yesterday, how can I do it from my Xbox? We gotta go do extra shit. Just to stream from Xbox. I gotta get extra shit. I gotta go pay more money, go get extra shit, so I can stream from my Xbox to goddamn YouTube. But I'm cool with that. I ain't necessarily got to do it from my Xbox because I got my damn computer, so I really don't need all that shit. You know, but it'd be nice if I could just hop up on YouTube from my Xbox Live, do a little gaming. But I can't. I got to get extra shit. Well, PlayStation motherfuckers, they can just live that shit on up on YouTube. And the shit look cool, too.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it's almost like the word I'm looking for, like real. It looks real.
That shit cool as fuck, Darby, seeing that shit, man. But, you know, again, man, you know, just to end this shit all about that Memphis shit, you know, I mean, that was the worst shit that I ever seen. All them folks trying to get their bill paid and find out ain't shit finna happen. So you just lost your $5, $7, $15, $20, $30 for shit. Because everybody got so excited because they thought they finna get their damn light bill paid. Everybody got excited. And I bet every last one of them felt so shitty when they found that shit wasn't true. And then some of them probably had a cutoff due date coming up. Because down here in MLGW, if your due date coming up, dude, if you even short $2, they would still cut you off.
Who you think?
They would still cut you off. Down here in Memphis, Tennessee, if you even short $2 on your light bill, they would still cut you off. They ain't playing. So I feel sorry for the ones who due date was coming up and they already got the extension and they can't get no more days and that shit won't paid. Because down here in Memphis, if your lights get cut off for unpaid bill, you have to pay that whole damn bill, brother, to get your shit back on. So if you got $1,000 bill and you supposed to pay a certain amount to keep your lights on, and you let that shit get by, guess what you got to pay? You got to pay that whole $1,000. Right, Smokey 2K92 said Memphis like gas and robbers. Absolutely. He said it right. He said it right. He ain't lying. He said it right. He said it right. Memphis likes gas and robbers. He's absolutely right. But yeah, like I said, if you made an arrangement on your utility bill in Memphis, and they told you to pay a certain amount by a certain date, and you don't pay that certain amount, if your shit get cut off, you got to pay that whole bill. And $1,000 is not easy to come by, bro.
No, it's not.
It's not easy to come by. Okay? So the moral to that is, next time, not just Memphis, but anybody hears a story about anybody paying one of our bills, people, do your research. It don't take nothing but a minute. Do your research. Do your research. And if you can't find it online, 9 times out of 10, it ain't true. It ain't true. And I hate my people down here in Memphis fell for that bullshit. I hate they fell for that bullshit. But they did because nobody researched. But hold up now. You get online and watch all this other dumb shit, watch YouTube all day, but you didn't do no research about this utility bill? Man, give me a fucking break. Seriously. Give me a fucking break. Stupidest shit I ever seen. Stupidest shit I ever seen. Oh, squatting. Slap brought up squatting.
Ooh.
He brought up squatting. I'd have heard that in some places that squatting, you don't get in trouble for it. I don't know how it is down here in Memphis, but I think you can get in trouble for Memphis. I think you can get in trouble down here in Memphis for squatting. Mm-hmm. You know, I think you can, but I think in some places you can squat and don't get in trouble. And don't get in trouble, which I would hate for somebody to come squatting in my shit. They come in my shit, squatting in my shit. They getting the boot in their ass. They getting the boot in their ass. Somebody come in my house, somebody squatting in my shit. And I'm going to tell you this story, man. We're going to end this stream. I was watching, I think I was watching the episode of Cops a couple of years ago. And it might have been Cops, I don't know. And this lady said when she cook, you know, when we cook, we put shit in the refrigerator and eat leftovers. She said she was noticing that by the days her food was disappearing. And she said she was like, she don't understand why her food was disappearing. So she said she called the police. The police went into one of her closets and they found footprints. So come to find out, some fool was living in this woman's attic for God knows when. And they had no idea this fool was in the attic. He would come down from the attic, fix him a hearty ass meal, probably got him a TV up there in the bed up there and everything. And they never knew a goddamn thing. I said, now, how fucked up is that? You in your own house, you don't know nobody living in your shit. You don't know nobody living in your shit, in your own house. Your food coming up missing, and you know everybody's work schedule. You know when your child get out of school, but your shit is missing. Saw footsteps, led her to the attic, a motherfucker living in her house. They pulled that summons down and arrested him. I said, damn. I said, damn. I'm telling you, man, motherfuckers is crazy, dude. Motherfuckers crazy.
That they are.
Crazy. Yes, but on that note, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining the show this morning. Slap said, "Where I am skinny, they couldn't find me. Well, they couldn't me when I left the attic. I was hiding all the cracks.
Slap a fool.
He said he's scared he would have hid in the cracks.
I wouldn't be able to make it these days, bro.
Man, for real, man. Shit, man. I put a plank over there crack and nail his ass up in there. I bet you won't have nobody else shit. I bet you won't have nobody else shit, man. But y'all thank y'all so much. Right, so thank y'all so much for joining the show. DJ, you want some parting words, man? I always get a flow to you, brother. Take us home.
Yeah, just it's real sad to hear that another life had to be lost because of someone not being careful and getting his hands on something he had no business getting his hands on. Mm-hmm. And like I believe it was Katie or someone else had said earlier, he didn't have a chance to live and won't have a chance to live because now he's gonna be 6 feet under real soon.
Man, so sad.
And then there's another young man who's gonna be losing freedom, as you said, also. Mm-hmm. Why? What is it going to really do for you now? It's like the thing that you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Losing freedom, is it really worth it? Mm-hmm. You know, okay, now your friend is gone. People are going to be looking at you like, okay, you know, if I become your friend, that means you might try to off me next. You never know.
Absolutely.
But for everybody that's out there who are parents, and probably for those who maybe are not parents right now, just keep an eye on your children, but most of all, make sure that wherever you may be, whether it's your house or on the road, wherever you may go, just make sure that you're safe. Mm-hmm. Please, just make sure that you're safe. And plus, knowing that the holidays are coming up too, there's going to be a lot of people out there that's going to be doing a lot of crazy things.
Oh, yeah, I've got to bring it up too, man. It's the holidays, bro. It's the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
You lose your child when the holidays coming up, man. You can't even spend Christmas with your child anymore.
Yeah.
But go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and like I was saying too, is that, you know, knowing that the holidays are coming up, you know, y'all guys get a chance to go and be with more family members, or like y'all guys have to, you know, the get-togethers and all that stuff. Just make sure. Be in a place where you know that you will be safe, but most of all, don't do things that to where like we have to end up talking about you next.
Oh man, shit. Won't there be something, man, that we doing a show talking about one of our followers? Man, I don't even want to think about that, bro. I really don't.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
About that. I did. He said I spelled Memphis wrong. I did. Well,
yeah, I think you did in the, probably like in your description if possible.
Oh, okay then. Well, you know, she ain't nothing little editing can't fix or whatnot. But appreciate it though. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Thanks for coming. But DJ, hey, take us home, brother.
Yeah, once again, you know, shout outs to everybody who was able to come into the chat today, whether it was in the beginning of the show or even late into the show. To our Cowboy fans out there, you know, we got to watch the game tonight because it's big. We got to win this one. So for you Cowboy fans out there, make sure you're wearing your jersey because I know I'm going to be wearing mine tonight. Just thank you for all that you do for us, whether you come onto the show, you hit the like button, you know, you call in or whatever else like that is definitely appreciated. And, you know, I know we probably missed Thanksgiving because we probably weren't on the air for that day. But, you know, we just want to wish y'all guys happy holidays to, you know, to each and every one of you and to your family. Mm-hmm. And that, you know, knowing that December is going to be hitting soon, get all your shopping done. Don't be out there like all these crazy people doing and being in these malls and like you know what's going to happen. So just be careful out there. And I think, Chris, we're going to do just something a little different today because, you know, the eyes are starting to get a little heavy. So I'm going to do something a little totally different today.
You got it.
I know in this case, it's like usually I know I do say a prayer before we shut the show down. But this time I'm going to try something different. I would like to, you know, just to pause the chat for a moment and just have a moment of silence for like the young man who just lost his life, and to the family of the young man who, you know, did lose his life, and to the family that has to watch their son have to go through what he's getting ready to go through, knowing that he shot his friend. Just have a moment of silence for them and for those who might have been going through, you know, whether you're sick or, you know, you have some things that might be going on in your life. You know, we're just going to say a silent prayer real quick. I'm just going to take a few seconds and then we'll just bring it back.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we really do appreciate that. Rest in peace, young Carl Fowler, man. Like I said, you are gone too soon. You will be missed, brother. Even though I don't know you, you will be missed, young man. You know, you're gone too soon, brother. But hey, maybe you got a better life up there. You know, so anyway, again, DJ, thank you for making time for the show, because I think my eyes probably getting a little heavy too, man. But we do it for the people, man. This is what we do, brother. This is what we do. Other than that, though, we gotta go get the bedroom sometime. Nah, shit, they calling our name, boy. I'm telling you, they calling our name, brother, man.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, though, hey, salute to everybody who came in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? The people who haven't been here in a while. SGK Foxy, thanks for showing up. Sharon Morrison, you know, she said she ain't been in a while. Thanks for showing up. Slap, I think it's been a minute since you showed up, but you know what I'm saying? You know, you're always more than welcome, brother. Appreciate it. Tree, you ain't been here in God knows when, so thank you, brother.
Oh yeah.
You know, Zone, you pop in and out, you know what I'm saying, but it's all good, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, brother. But other than that, though, y'all take care of yourself and each other, and please, y'all, please, it's free. Go get that shit for your gun, man. You get that shit for your gun, man. Less lives will be lost. We can have our kids still today, and especially for holidays like Christmas. Other than that, it's your man Chris and Chris. We signing out. Peace out.
Take care, y'all. Love y'all.
Let the music play for a while.